Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm your host Jody Martinez, and today we taking this show on the road. What is this? This is a wildcat. And what is a wildcat? Well, it's my alma mater. I used to go to high school here. So yeah, today I'm out here at my alma mater, Brea Linda High School. And yeah, we're gonna be digging a little bit deep into my past so we can learn about me, but then also just learn about experience in general, how the universe works. And yeah, I'm excited about this episode. So stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your host Jody Martinez, and this is the experience to be your better higher self. So wow, 2 days left of 2020. Wow, that's incredible. What a year, right? We can only hope for it to get better, right? I've heard even 70-year-olds say, wow, this is the worst year ever. So like, it can only get better from here, right? Because, you know, if they're saying this is the worst year of their whole entire lives and they have Wi-Fi, that's saying something, right? So we can only go up from here. So that being said, become what you attract. It's the law of the attraction. So if you want positivity, you have to give out positivity to receive positivity back. And it's the same thing with negativity. If you attract negativity, if you bring out negativity, only negativity will come back to you. So so let's start off, you know, with the new year, right? And let's try to put that into fruition and see how we can come up with examples from my life and implement that into the new year. Because again, we can only go up from here, and we got to start off with 2021 with a positive, right? Because we all know 2020 already won, right? Exactly. Think about that. But yeah, 2021 is the new year, so let's bring positivity to that. And yeah, so basically I've been going through life courses, self-development courses, and like career courses, and I've been implementing this for my life for the past 5 years. If you haven't already known, I'm catching you up right now. So basically I'm gonna tell you now how in these 5 years of these courses, how I was able to break through barriers that I've never ever thought that was holding me back, right? So, you know, I've explained before, like, I've been my authentic self the whole time, right? Meaning I've been true to myself, I know who I am, and I've been true to other people, right? But only to the extent of what I was brought up, right? So I love my mom dearly. She's a very young mom. She had me when she was 18. And she had to do whatever she could do to give me the best life, right? So she had to make the best decisions for me. And even with these best decisions that she did for me, had repercussions that nobody ever saw out. So even with some good, there's some bad, but then you can always flip that around and turn it into a positivity as well. So when I was going through these courses, I was literally just sitting there and taking notes, and very minimum notes, but mostly listening and actually participating. And I am this person to usually be in a classroom and sit in the way back. Who can all say that, you know? Like, I think a lot of us sit in the way back as far as we can, but still want to be engaging. So there's like this middle ground, right? And if you were, you know, the class clown, you would always sit all the way in the back. Sometimes I was that too. So in the beginning, I was like tiptoeing and like participating, but not participating at the same time. And I felt that every time I participated, I got more out of it. So because I wanted to participate more, and I started participating more because I got something more out of it, that's what led me onto this positivity of just doing and creating that energy and bringing it back to me. And I was sitting in these courses and I was reflecting on how I was like being my authentic self, and it came to be that my mom tried to give me the best life possible, right? So she used to work for the Board of Education. The Board of Education was like the school districts. Like they would, have a certain amount of schools in their district, and they would, send information out, and they were basically the hierarchy of, the school district. So she was able to place me wherever she wanted, right? We live in not the most upscale places, but not like super ghetto. But there was always predominantly Hispanics and a little bit of Jews, but more Chinese too. So it was like the lower end of Brooklyn, New York, in Prospect Park, Park Slope area. And so because she had that jurisdiction and power to put me into a more diverse school, which means, there's predominantly white, but then they also have a lot of other ethnicities like Muslim, Chinese, Italians, you name it. It was more of a melting pot. So, I mean, I would have probably done the same thing if I was my mom, right? But, I always had to lie about where I lived in order to go to that school, right? So that's where, it hit me that I was being my authentic self, but only to a certain point. So I would always be friendly and cool kid in school. I was like the jock or the cool kid. And it just came to be because that's how I am, I dabbled with a whole bunch of groups though too. I was that peacemaker kid also at the same time. And, people would meet me, and this is what I found out during these courses. People would meet me and then only know me in this realm, or whatever realm that was, whether it was school, whether it was baseball, whether it was mixed martial arts, whatever it was, whatever realm that was, those realms stayed in those realms. They stay separate. They never intermixed. And so during these courses, I had explored that, and that led me to my life even up to high school and college. That affected me dramatically. And little did I know, right? But now I'm able to see those things and create a positivity out of it, and let people more into my life where they're able to support me more. So, that's my journey that I've been going through. And I hope you guys find something within your life that is unwanted but yet persists, right? So find things like, you always hear these people that say, oh my gosh, I always have the worst luck with boys, they always, hit it and quit it. Or, whatever it is, there's a pattern that's unwanted but yet still persists. Find that in your life if you want to push through the barriers, because those things actually do hold on to you. Like, always lying to the people that I liked and cared about in school always sucked and always had a weight on my back, even though I didn't want it. It always does leave a mark. That energy has to go somewhere. Like, it can't just disappear and not matter. Like, that's not how the universe works. There's always a give and take. Always a give and take, and good and bad. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in. Let's start off with 2021 being the best year possible. Thank you. Oh wait, before you go, cop your new gear at BeenLaced. They're our proud sponsor for today. They're out in the East Coast, and they have a promo code, so use their promo code. They're basically like a sneakerhead streetwear clothing wear company that has really good fabric, very good clothing. So go help support small businesses. Thank you, BeenLaced. I appreciate everything. Now, to go back to what we were talking about, I also have to recommend two other Instagrams. It's the HigherSelf and Goalcast. I'll put that down below. And if you want to add more positivity into your life, go follow these. These are some of the quotes that I use in my Instagram as well, to help me lift me up and create more positivity in my life. So if you need that, check it out below and go follow them. Happy New Year's and stay safe.